Hello Morris class, it's Miss Baig here and welcome to your second English lesson for this week. Today is Tuesday, the 2nd of February 2021. Our learning objective is, can I write instructions? How to wash your hair in space. So the first thing that I would like you to do is I would like you to go back within the playlist and search for the text map where Mrs. Gabella goes through the text map with you using Macton signs. So we would usually do that at the beginning of every single English lesson if we were in class. So I expect you to be doing the exact same throughout home learning. So pause the video here, do your text map, and once you come back, we will begin our English lesson. Off you go, guys, and see you in a few ticks. Okay, well done for practicing your text map. What you will need for this lesson, you will need good listening ears. You will need good magnet eyes. You will also need your writing that you did in your previous English lesson. Now, before we do the next part of our instructions, just to remind yourself and refresh your memory, I would like you to go and watch the video titled How to Wash Your Hair in Space before continuing this lesson. So go off and do that now. See you in a few ticks. Okie dokie Morris class. So in our last lesson, in yesterday's lesson, we wrote the title and what we needed, our equipment list. So we have done the title and we have done what we will need. We are now going to be writing the next part, which is steps to be taken. Okay, so the steps to be taken are how to wash your hair. So the steps to be taken are the instructions, how to wash your hair in space. Okay, so we are going to be writing the steps and we are going to focus on using time starters just as they are written in our text map and using adverbs. So remember, an adverb is a word that describes the verb. It's a describing word for the verb. Okay, we are going to write the steps to be taken together. We are going to be writing step 1 and step 2 today. So there are 4 steps in total. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to be writing 1 and 2. Okay, so if you don't already have your instructions that you wrote in the last lesson, how to wash your hair in space, can you please pause the video here and go and grab those things now? While I wait for you, I'm going to write down the list of our time starters. So, okay. Okay, Morris class, welcome back. Now, I have written down all of the time starters on my post-it note. So, let's begin. Before I start doing my lovely writing, I'm going to explain what Challenge 1 children will be doing. So, if you usually complete Challenge 1 in English, then you need to listen up because this is your task. So, I'm going to try and move myself out of the way so you can actually see the picture. There you go. Okay, so what is the lady doing in this picture over here? What is it? Well done. You need to complete the sentence. First, get. Is it shampoo or is it water? Make your decision. Once you have made your decision, you need to put the correct punctuation within the sentence, which is, okay, sentence number 2. Then get, is it shampoo or is it water? Make sure you complete the sentence with the correct punctuation, which is capital letter, finger space, and full stop. Okie dokie, that is if you're doing Challenge 1. Challenge 2 and Challenge 3. You are going to watch me write the steps to be taken. Now, you can magpie some ideas if you need help. For example, if I write an adverb and you can't think of another adverb, then you can magpie, which means take an idea, a good idea, and you can use the same adverb. Okie dokie, let's begin. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, welcome back, Morris class. And as you can see, my lovely visualizer is set up and I have my writing from last time. So I still have those 7 lines space. There's a 7-line space there. I've got my title, How to Wash Your Hair in Space. I've got what I need, my equipment list. And now I'm going to write at the bottom, what are we doing now? Do you remember? Well done. Steps to be taken. So let's write. I'm going to leave a line. Steps to be taken. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to make my box a little bit smaller so you can actually see. There you go. And I'm right at the top. Now, what was the first one? I've got my time starters here. I've got my time starters. Now, I need to use a time starter. Now, this is the first step. So which time starter shall I use? Shall I use finally, then, next, first? Well done, because it is our first step. So I'm going to write first. Okay, what was the first step? Go back to the video if you have forgotten. What did the astronaut do first? Well done. She squirted warm water onto her scalp. Oh, I don't know why my camera is twitching. Hopefully it doesn't come up in the recording. We'll never know. Okay, so first, she squirts warm water carefully onto her scalp. Okay, now, oh dear, I don't know what is going on here. Is that plugged in? Yes, it's plugged in. This is focused. I don't know why it's... Is it okay now? No. Oh, it's being strange. Right, I'll have to record this and then I'll have to come back to it. Hang on. Bear with me, Morris. Okay, Morris class, I am back. I've tried to tweak some things. Let's see if it works. If not, I'll watch it back and record it all over again. So, but I am actually writing on this piece of paper, so we'll see what happens. So if I do have to do a take 2, I might have to write all of this out again on a new piece of paper. Let's see what happens. Okay, so first, I'm writing my first instruction. Squirt. Squirt. Now, what kind of water was it? Was this normal water, cold water, or warm water, or hot water? Well done, warm water. First, squirt warm water. Where? Where are you going to squirt the warm water? Onto your scalp. Okay, now I would like to use an adverb to describe squirting of the warm water. So I'm going to say, now how did she squirt the warm water onto her scalp in the video? Do you remember? If not, go back and watch. Well done. She did it very carefully. So why could she not do it quickly? Just squirt, and that was it. Well done, because the water droplets would float in the air. And some in the video, as you can see, some were escaping, and then she brought them back and tried to massage it into her head. So I'm going to use the adverb carefully. 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 Onto, can you see that? Yes. Perfect. Your scalp, and got my conjunction in there, and then what did she do? And then what did she do? Well done. She wet all of her hair. Well done. And wet all your hair. Okay, let's read it back to see if I have missed anything. First, squirt warm water carefully, so I've got my adverb there, onto your scalp and wet all your hair. What have I forgotten to put at the end of the sentence? Well done. Full stop. Fantastic. A full stop at the end. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my next sentence. And here again, I have my adverbs. So I've used first, so I can cross that one out. Now, am I going to use finally? No. Why am I not going to use finally? Well done, because finally comes at the very end. And we aren't at the very end. We are actually just coming into the middle. So I could use either then or next. I think I'm going to use then. I'm going to use then. So capital, then. Right, what did she do then? What did the astronaut do then? So once her hair was all wet, what did she do next? Talk to your teddy. Well done. Then she put the shampoo in her hair and then she started not vigorously massaging, but massaging gently. Okay, so I would like to use an adverb to describe the squeezing of the shampoo or a small amount. She did say use a small amount of shampoo. So what adverb could we use, Morris class? Well, I don't know what is going on with this and why it's being a little bit funny. I don't know what's going on. Right. Which adverb shall we use? I'm going to say sensibly. Then sensibly. Then sensibly. Squeeze. Squeeze. A small amount, big amount, medium amount, small. Well done. A small amount of shampoo. Well done. Then sensibly squeeze a small amount of shampoo onto your scalp. I'm going to have to move this up. Scalp. I'm going to have to do it like this. And then what? And what did she do then after putting it into her on her scalp? What did she do? Was she rubbing it? Well done. She was doing it very gently. I'm going to say gently massage. Gently massage into your hair. So I'm going to have to do it this way. Gently. So this begins with a G. Gently massage into your finger space hair. Full stop. Right, let's read my instructions all together. Start from the very top. Okay. Steps to be taken. First, squirt warm water carefully onto your scalp and wet all your hair. Then, sensibly squeeze a small amount of shampoo onto your scalp and gently massage into your hair. Full stop. These are my 2 sentences that I have written for my steps to be taken. Now remember, Morris class, you can magpie the adverbs that I have used, or you could use your own. But do remember, the adverbs need to match what the steps, how the steps were taken in space. Because remember, this is how to wash your hair in space. So this is how to wash your hair in space. So you can't use the adverb, for example, then vigorously squeeze a small amount of shampoo onto your head and ferociously massage into your hair, because that's not going to work. That's not what she did in space. She was doing it very gentle. Otherwise, all of the liquid, she did it really fast and in an aggressive manner, then all of the particles of the shampoo, the liquid, will be floating in the air. So it needs to make sense. And please do read your work back. Right, I'm going to stop sharing because I think my visualizer needs a bit of fine tuning. So let's put that to one side. So tomorrow's class, if you would like some ideas, please go back. Just rewind it about 5 seconds and look at my writing again. I've had to stop the visualizer because it kept sort of flashing. So apologies if that's come up in the video. I'll have to tweak it or do something to see if I can make it work for our tomorrow's lesson. And in tomorrow's lesson, we will finish off the next 2 steps. And I'm going to keep my list of adverbs with me because I've got next and finally left. We're going to be using those time starters tomorrow. Sorry, time starters, not adverbs. Please keep your piece of writing. We will need it in tomorrow's lesson. I'll be going onto a new page tomorrow. And remember, you do not need to upload onto Tapestry just yet. We're going to upload the whole piece of writing in one go. So you have until the end of the week to take a picture of this once the complete and finished product. Okay, Morris class, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care for now. Bye-bye.